Pack your bags because your address has been found by a woman and... My beloved child, don't skip this moment. Something huge is about to unfold. There's a reason your name appeared in her message last night, and it wasn't by mistake. She whispered it with trembling hands, saying she finally found where you live. Stay till the end because what she's planning next will leave you speechless. This isn't about revenge or old memories, it's about something she's been hiding for years. Every road she took, every call she ignored, led her back to your doorstep. She's been tracing your energy through people you've never met, finding small details, places, and sounds that remind her of you. She thought she could move on, but the universe kept showing her signs, your initials on billboards, your birth date on random receipts, your voice echoing in dreams she couldn't explain. Don't scroll. This is the moment when everything starts to shift. The woman who once disappeared without saying goodbye has returned, not to hurt you, but because something inside her couldn't rest until she saw your face again. She's been holding a letter, folded so many times its edges have softened. It carries every word she never said, every apology she rehearsed but never spoke. And now, she's ready to deliver it, straight to your hands. The reason she found your address isn't coincidence, it's divine timing. Forces greater than both of you have aligned the path so that what was once broken can finally be seen, touched, and healed. Don't skip, stay till the end. Because by the time this message finishes, you'll feel her energy reaching for you, like a familiar warmth in the cold air. She's closer than you think. She's already on her way. Her steps are steady, her heart is racing. And in her bag, there's something with your name written on it, something that will change how you see everything that happened between you. Listen closely, my beloved soul, stay right here, don't move, don't scroll. The moment you blink, you might miss the most shocking part of what's coming next. That woman isn't just traveling toward your address, she's been preparing for this moment for months. She didn't tell anyone. Not her friends, not her family. She kept every clue hidden, every piece of your memory locked inside her phone under a fake name. But last night, something shifted, a notification appeared on her screen that led her straight to you. Don't skip, because what she found wasn't random. It was an old photograph, one you thought was deleted years ago. She looked at it again and noticed something she never saw before, a detail that made her heart stop. It wasn't the smile, not the background, not the clothes, it was what was written behind that photo. Just 2 words, faded but still powerful, come home. And that's when she decided she had to see you again. She packed her bags silently at midnight, leaving behind everything familiar. The city lights, the people who told her to forget you, the promises she made to herself. Every step she's taking now is guided by something higher, something she can't explain, but feels deep in her chest. Stay till the end, because in the next few hours, she'll be standing in front of the very door she once walked away from. And when she does, her eyes will say everything her lips were too afraid to admit. She isn't coming with anger or regret. She's coming with truth, raw, unfiltered, undeniable. The kind that can break a silence that's lasted too long and finally make things right. Don't skip, stay here with me. Because before this story ends, you'll understand that her finding your address isn't just a visit, it's destiny, returning for what belongs to it. Don't move, don't scroll, this is where the real story begins. The woman who found your address is no stranger to destiny. She's been walking through unfamiliar streets, holding on to faith that somehow, every road would lead her to you again. The night before she left, she stood by her window, whispering your name like a quiet prayer. She felt something in the air, a pull, a magnetic force that told her it was time. The universe was aligning, and even the stars seemed to glow a little brighter for her journey. Stay till the end, because what happens next will shake you to your core. She isn't just coming with memories. She's carrying something you once lost, something she protected all this time. A letter you wrote years ago but never sent. She kept it, hidden between the pages of her favorite book. Every time she missed you, she'd open that page and trace your words with trembling fingers. It was her secret connection to you, proof that even distance couldn't erase what the two of you shared. And now, she's bringing it back where it belongs. She's been rehearsing what she'll say when you open the door. But deep down, she knows no words can match what her eyes will reveal. Emotions too deep for language. Truth too heavy for silence. Don't skip, stay right here. Because when she stands at your doorstep, she won't knock immediately. She'll pause, take a breath, and listen. To the faint sounds of your life on the other side, your laughter, your music, the heartbeat she's been searching for in every stranger she met. And in that quiet second, everything will make sense. Why she couldn't forget you. Why every attempt to move on failed. Why her heart, after all this time, still beats your name like a rhythm it was born to follow. Stay till the end, because she's closer now, maybe just a few turns away. And when she arrives, something in the world will shift forever. Stay with me and don't blink, this is the moment everything starts to unfold. The air around her feels different now, even the wind seems to carry your name. Every mile she crosses feels heavier with emotion, but her heart refuses to turn back. She has memorized your street, your doorway, the number on your wall, as if destiny itself whispered it to her. And while she walks, flashes of the past replay in her mind like an unfinished movie. The laughter, the promises, the night she left without looking back, every scene now burns brighter than ever before. Don't skip, because what happens next will leave you breathless. When she finally stands before your house, she doesn't rush. She closes her eyes for a moment, feeling the energy of everything that once existed between you. The silence becomes sacred, like the world is waiting for her next move. Her hand trembles as she reaches for the doorbell. But just before pressing it, she takes out something from her bag, a small, folded piece of fabric. It's the same scarf you once gave her, still carrying the faint scent of a memory that never faded. She holds it to her heart and whispers, "I'm home." The words are barely audible, but they're enough to awaken the energy around her. It's as if the universe pauses, holding its breath, waiting for you to answer. Stay till the end, because behind that door, a heartbeat responds. You don't know yet why you suddenly feel a rush of warmth in your chest or why your hand moves instinctively toward the handle. But something deep inside you knows, the moment you open that door, everything changes. This isn't just a reunion. It's a divine collision of unfinished love and destiny's timing, a moment too powerful to be missed. So don't look away, don't scroll, and don't stop watching, because what happens next will be remembered forever. Don't scroll now. This is the heartbeat of the story, the part everyone waits for but few are ready to feel. The moment your hand touches that doorknob, a wave of memories rushes through you. Time freezes, sound fades, and for the first time in years, your soul feels her presence again. She's standing there, eyes glistening, a smile caught between relief and disbelief. It's not dramatic, it's quiet, sacred, almost unreal. The kind of silence that holds 1,000 words, the kind that only two souls who've walked through fire can share. Stay till the end because every second matters now. You both just stand there for a while, breathing in the same air, trying to understand how fate managed to pull this off. You can see she's changed, stronger, softer, glowing in a way pain can only create. She holds out the letter you once wrote. Her hands tremble as she whispers, "I kept it safe all these years." You unfold it slowly, your eyes scanning every word, your own handwriting, your own heart, preserved by someone who refused to forget you. Don't skip this moment, because something magical happens next. A tear slips from her eye and lands on your palm, and suddenly everything you lost, the time, the distance, the silence, starts to heal. You realize she didn't come for closure, she came because love never expired. You both step inside, and the room feels different, lighter, brighter, alive. The air hums with warmth, as if destiny itself is sighing in relief. And as you close the door behind her, the world outside fades away. Don't move now, this is the scene you've been waiting for. The air inside the room carries an energy so thick you can almost touch it. Two souls, once separated by silence, now standing face to face under the same roof again. She looks around slowly, her eyes scanning every corner like she's walking through pieces of her own past. Every photo frame, every familiar sound, every heartbeat feels like a memory calling her name. You can feel it too, that undeniable connection pulling both of you closer without a single word spoken. Stay till the end because the next few seconds are everything. She finally breaks the silence with a soft voice, "I thought I could forget you." Her tone isn't dramatic, it's honest, trembling with emotion. And when you look at her, you realize you never truly let her go either. Don't scroll. This is where love rewrites its story. She takes out something else from her bag, a small silver pendant. It's the same one you gave her years ago on a rainy evening when everything felt uncertain. She's worn it every single day since. The pendant swings gently in the air, catching a glimmer of light, and in that flash, you both remember who you were. Not broken, not lost, but meant for each other. It's the proof that even time couldn't erase what destiny designed. She steps closer, her voice barely a whisper now. "I found your address because I never stopped finding pieces of you everywhere I went." You feel your chest tighten, not with pain, but with the weight of everything unsaid finally being understood. Stay with me till the end, because this isn't just a return. This is love's grand revival, the kind that doesn't need promises, only presence. And as she places her hand in yours, the universe silently closes a chapter, only to begin a brighter one written in both your names. Stay right here, don't blink, don't scroll, this is the moment everything reaches its peak. The room feels alive now, charged with emotion, with memories and magic floating in the air. Every second between you two feels stretched, like the universe itself is giving you extra time to feel what's been waiting for years. She steps closer, her heartbeat syncing with yours. You can almost hear it, steady, fragile, real. Her eyes shimmer under the soft light as if every tear she ever shed has turned into something sacred, something glowing. Don't skip this part, because what happens now will melt every wall built between you. She whispers your name, slowly, tenderly, like a prayer that finally found its answer. And in that moment, everything stops, no noise, no past, no pain, only truth. You reach out, and when your fingers touch, it's not just contact, it's electricity, the return of everything that was lost. The room around you fades, it's just you and her, standing in a silence so powerful it could heal lifetimes. Stay till the end because this is where destiny breathes. She tells you what really happened, why she left, why she disappeared without a trace. It wasn't betrayal, it was protection. She had to walk away to save you from something that would have broken you both. You listen, stunned, every word piercing through the fog of the past. Suddenly, what once felt like heartbreak begins to look like divine timing. You realize she didn't abandon you, she preserved you. Don't move, keep watching. Because now, as she looks into your eyes with that mix of sorrow and strength, you know this isn't the end. It's the beginning of the love story the world tried to bury but heaven refused to forget. Stay right here, don't scroll, don't even blink. The air between you two feels like it's carrying something sacred now, something too fragile to interrupt. Every second holds the weight of years, of love, distance, silence, and everything you both couldn't say before this moment. She takes a deep breath, her voice trembling but steady enough to shake your entire world. I never stopped believing that I would see you again, she says softly. Those words aren't just a confession, they're a key unlocking everything that's been buried inside you. Don't skip this, because what she reveals next will leave you still. She reaches into her pocket and takes out an old envelope. It's torn at the edges, faded with time, but you instantly recognize your handwriting on it. You sent that letter years ago, and it was never opened, until now. She finally tears it open with shaky fingers. The paper crackles, the ink slightly smudged, but every word still carries the pulse of who you were back then, hopeful, raw, honest. As she reads aloud, your voice fills the room again through her, like a forgotten song returning to its melody. Stay till the end, because what happens next isn't ordinary. The moment she finishes reading, she looks at you with tears that don't speak of pain, but release. It's as if a burden has lifted from both your souls, freeing everything that was trapped by time. The two of you stand there quietly, surrounded by memories turning into light. She steps closer, places the letter back in your hand, and whispers, "This time, I'm not leaving." And when she says it, even the silence seems to believe her. Don't move, stay till the end, because this isn't just a reunion of two hearts. It's the universe rewriting its own story to give love another chance, right where it was meant to begin all along. Stay close, don't scroll, this is the heartbeat of destiny you're about to witness. The moment feels unreal, like time itself has bowed down to let love finish what it started. You can feel the stillness in the air, the kind that only happens when something miraculous is about to unfold. She steps even closer, her hand brushing against yours. The contact is soft, but it sends a rush through your entire body, a warmth that feels like home. For the first time, her smile doesn't carry pain, it carries peace. Don't skip, because her next words will echo long after the screen fades. All those nights I spent searching for you. I wasn't chasing you, she says gently. I was chasing the part of me that only existed when you were near. And suddenly, you understand, this was never just about her finding your address. It was about her finding herself again through you. You look at her and realize how far both of you have come. The heartbreak, the silence, the distance, all of it was a setup for this very second. A test of patience, a rehearsal for the real reunion heaven had planned. Stay till the end, because what happens next seals the story forever. You take her hand, guiding her inside as the world outside disappears into a blur. The lights flicker softly, the air hums with emotion, and in that quiet glow, two souls rediscover what eternity feels like. She laughs, through tears, resting her head against your shoulder. The sound of it feels like a promise, gentle, unbroken, infinite. No grand speeches, no dramatic music, just truth settling quietly between two beating hearts. Don't move, stay with me. Because this is where everything comes full circle, love returning to the place it always belonged. The story that began with a search has finally found its home. Don't scroll, stay right here, this is the moment where hearts finally speak without words. The night outside is quiet, but inside, everything feels alive. It's as if the universe itself is watching, holding its breath, knowing that what's happening now was always meant to be. She looks into your eyes, and for the first time, neither of you hide behind silence. The energy between you is raw, calm, and sacred, the kind that can only come after storms. You can see it clearly now, she didn't just find your address, she found her peace in you. Stay till the end, because what she says next will stay with you forever. I thought love was about waiting, she whispers, her voice trembling, but I realize now, it's about returning. Her words hit deep, soft, but powerful, rewriting everything you believed about timing and fate. She reaches out and touches your face gently, her fingers tracing the path of a single tear that escapes your eye. There's no regret here, only gratitude for everything that had to break so you both could rebuild. Every hurt, every year apart, every unanswered message led right back to this touch. Don't skip, because this is where love becomes eternal. The two of you stand in the stillness, holding each other like the world doesn't exist beyond those walls. The scent of rain drifts in through the open window, carrying the promise of a new beginning. She smiles through her tears and says, "This time, I'm staying for good." And as she leans her head against your chest, you realize something beautiful. It wasn't just about a woman finding your address. It was about destiny finding its way home. Stay till the end, because even when the screen fades, this feeling won't. It will live on, quietly, in every heartbeat that remembers what true love sounds like when it finally comes back. Stay right here, don't scroll, don't blink. This is the calm after every storm, the moment that was written in silence long before it arrived. The air is heavy with peace now, the kind that only comes when two souls finally stop running. She sits beside you quietly, no words needed, no questions left. The warmth between you is gentle but unshakable, as if the universe has wrapped both of you in its protection. Every second feels like forever, every breath feels like the continuation of something divine. Don't skip, because what happens next will touch the deepest corner of your heart. She takes your hand slowly, her fingers intertwining with yours. That simple touch feels like a promise carved in light, no grand vows, no dramatic music, just truth that doesn't need to be spoken. She leans closer and whispers, "All I ever wanted was to feel safe again, and I found that here." Her voice carries a sincerity that melts every scar the past left behind. You realize this isn't about history anymore, it's about healing, rebirth, and everything that love can rebuild. Stay till the end, because the next few moments are unforgettable. You both look around the room, the flicker of the candlelight dancing against the walls. Every shadow feels softer, every silence feels sacred. The world outside doesn't matter anymore, only this moment does. Don't move, stay with me. Because what began as a search ended in surrender. Two souls that wandered far apart have now come full circle, and as the night deepens, you can almost hear destiny whisper, "Home isn't a place, it's the person who never stopped believing in you." Don't scroll now, this is where the soul of the story breathes. The light in the room flickers softly, wrapping both of you in a glow that feels almost unreal. Time doesn't move the same way anymore, every second stretches, every heartbeat echoes like a soft drum of destiny fulfilled. She looks at you with eyes that speak louder than any words. The kind of gaze that says thank you for waiting, even when she never asked you to. You can feel it, this is not just love returning, it's love transforming, turning old pain into quiet strength. Stay till the end, because this moment will hold your audience still. She reaches out and takes your face in her hands, her touch warm, trembling, alive. "You're the only place that ever felt like peace," she murmurs, her voice shaking but steady enough to make your entire being still. You smile softly, realizing you've both been searching for the same thing all along, not perfection, but presence. The kind that stays even when everything else fades. And right now, neither of you wants to let go. Don't skip, because the next scene is cinematic in silence. She leans forward slowly, resting her forehead against yours. The world outside disappears, replaced by the sound of two breaths becoming one rhythm, one promise. Stay with me till the end, because this isn't the finish line. This is the beginning of a new story where both of you finally get to live, not in memories, but in the now. The address she found was never just your home. It was her way back to herself, through you. Stay right here, don't even blink. What's coming next isn't just another moment, it's the one that ties everything together. The air feels electric, every breath carries weight, and your heart knows something sacred is about to happen. She sits across from you now, her hands resting gently on her lap, eyes glimmering like they're holding the entire story of your connection. There's no tension anymore, only calm, the kind that follows storms that finally decide to end. The silence between you isn't empty, it's full, alive, speaking without sound. Don't scroll, this is where destiny reveals its masterpiece. She opens her bag one last time and takes out a small box wrapped in a faded ribbon. You can tell it's old, yet she's kept it safe like a treasure. When she places it in your hand, her eyes say, "You were always meant to have this." You untie the ribbon carefully, feeling the weight of every second. Inside is something simple, a key. But it's not just any key. It's the key to the place where you both first met, the place that started everything. She held on to it all these years, waiting for the right time to return it. Stay till the end, because this isn't just about a key. It's a symbol, of home, of memory, of love that refused to die. She leans in, her voice soft but steady. I don't want this key to open doors anymore. I want it to open our future. You can feel your chest tighten as her words settle deep inside you. No music, no background noise, just the rhythm of two hearts finding peace. Don't move, stay right here till the end. Because this moment, right here, is what people spend lifetimes searching for. Love that leaves, learns, and still finds its way back without losing its soul. Stay here, don't scroll, don't even blink. The scene unfolding now is the one that every heart secretly prays for. The world outside may keep spinning, but inside this quiet space, time has completely stopped. She's sitting closer now, her shoulder brushing yours, her eyes carrying the reflection of every moment that brought you both here. The candle flickers between you, painting soft gold on her face, and for a second, it feels like the universe itself is smiling. Every scar, every wound, every tear, suddenly they all make sense. Don't skip, because what she says next will stay in your mind long after this ends. I used to think finding your address was luck, she whispers, but now I know it was alignment. Something greater wanted us to finish this chapter together. Her words float through the air like a melody written just for you. She takes a slow breath, her hand resting on yours again, not with hesitation this time, but certainty. There's no fear left, no shadow of the past, only the calm of truth finally finding its voice. You can feel it too, the peace that follows the storm, the warmth that follows the cold. Stay till the end, because this is where healing becomes real. You smile quietly, no longer searching for explanations. The silence feels like a blessing now, a language your souls both understand perfectly. And as her head rests on your shoulder, you realize something profound. The love that was lost didn't end, it evolved. Don't move, stay with me. Because this isn't just another ending, it's the start of a lifetime written in soft light and steady hearts. A moment so powerful, it doesn't need words to prove it's forever. Don't blink, stay right here till the end, because this part will hold your heart still. The room has gone quiet now, but it's not an empty silence, it's the kind that hums with peace, with meaning, with something holy that words can't capture. You both know it, this is the moment when destiny finally exhales. She looks at you, her eyes glistening like soft light through glass. The tears that once came from pain now come from relief. For the first time, she isn't carrying the weight of what-ifs, she's living the answer she's always searched for. Don't skip, because what she does next will send chills down your spine. She reaches into her pocket and pulls out a tiny folded note, your handwriting, faded but familiar. It's something you wrote a long time ago, something you thought was lost forever. She unfolds it gently and reads your own words back to you. If we ever find our way back, let's promise to stay. Those words hang in the air like a vow reborn. She looks up, smiling through quiet tears, and whispers, I'm keeping that promise now. And you realize, everything that tried to separate you was only preparing you for this exact second. Stay till the end. The two of you sit there, surrounded by the echo of memories turning into peace. No grand music, no fireworks, just hearts beating in sync, calm and sure. The world outside fades into background noise, as if heaven itself wanted silence to frame this love. Don't move. Because this isn't just the end of a story, it's the beginning of forever, written not on paper, but in the space between two souls that refuse to give up. Stay right here, don't scroll, don't move a second away. The story isn't ending, it's transforming into something divine. The air around them feels lighter now, filled with warmth and quiet joy that can't be staged or faked. It's the kind of peace that comes only when two hearts finally rest where they belong. She leans back slightly, her hand still holding yours, her smile soft and trembling. "I don't need to search anymore," she whispers, her voice barely above a breath. "I've found everything I was looking for right here." Her words don't sound rehearsed, they sound like truth spilling from the soul. Don't skip this, every second matters. You both sit in the calm glow of that realization, surrounded by stillness that feels sacred. There's no rush now, no countdown, no fear of tomorrow. Just presence. Just connection. Just a love that feels infinite and safe. You glance at her, and she's already watching you, her eyes reflecting peace, her expression saying more than language ever could. Every line of her face carries the story of survival, forgiveness, and quiet courage. She isn't the same woman who left, she's the woman who returned reborn. Stay till the end, because what happens next is pure grace. She gently presses the old key into your hand one last time, smiling through quiet tears. "Keep it," she says softly. "Not to open doors, but to remind you, some hearts always find their way home. Don't move. The screen may fade soon, but what it leaves behind won't." This moment, her voice, her smile, the warmth between your hands, will stay alive inside you, glowing long after the lights go out. This is not goodbye. This is forever, written in silence and kept by destiny. Stay right here, don't blink, don't scroll. What's about to happen next will hold your breath still. The night outside is calm, but inside, everything feels charged with destiny's glow. You can almost hear the sound of fate whispering, "This is what all the waiting was for." She sits quietly, her eyes fixed on you, but her heart seems to be speaking louder than her voice ever could. The space between you feels sacred now, not a distance, but a bridge made of everything you both endured and overcame. Every emotion that once hurt now feels like a reason. Don't skip, because this moment defines it all. She reaches for your hand again, slower this time, her fingers tracing the lines on your palm as if she's memorizing them. "You were never lost," she says softly, "I just had to lose myself to learn how to find you again." Her voice shakes, but it carries strength, the kind that only truth can give. The air thickens with emotion, and your chest feels warm, heavy, alive. It's not sadness, it's release, the kind that happens when love finally stops fighting and starts breathing again. Every heartbeat feels like an echo of every dream you both once left unfinished. Stay till the end, because something beautiful is unfolding right here. She gently places her head against your shoulder, and the world goes completely still. No words, no promises, no need for explanations, only peace. The kind that comes when two souls stop searching and simply exist together. Don't move, don't look away. Because this isn't a reunion anymore, it's restoration. It's the universe's way of saying that no distance, no silence, no mistake was ever strong enough to erase what was meant to be. And as the night fades into dawn, you realize, love didn't just find your address. It finally came home to stay. Stay right here, don't scroll, don't even breathe too fast. What you're about to feel is the quiet power of closure turning into forever. The sun outside begins to rise, painting soft gold across the walls, and the light touches both of your faces like a blessing. She lifts her head from your shoulder, her eyes glowing with something new, peace mixed with gratitude, a calm that only comes after years of storms. You can see it clearly now. She didn't come back to start over, she came back to stay. Everything in her presence says it, this is home. Don't skip, because what happens next will pull every emotion out of you. She reaches into her coat pocket one last time and pulls out a small, folded photograph. It's the first picture you both ever took together, young, wild, and full of dreams you didn't yet understand. She places it on the table and smiles. We were always meant to find our way back to this moment. The two of you look at that photograph, silent but overflowing with everything words can't express. Years of distance melt into seconds of truth. The pain that once felt endless now feels like a long road that led perfectly to this door. Stay till the end, because this is where everything comes full circle. She gently takes your face in her hands and says, no matter what happens next, promise me one thing, never doubt that this love was real. Her voice trembles, but her eyes are steady, carrying all the truth in the world. Don't move, stay here till the very last word. Because this isn't the final scene, it's the beginning of eternity. Two hearts, one home, one destiny. The world outside may forget, but this moment, this divine reunion, will live on forever in the silence that follows. Don't scroll. Stay with me till the last second, because what's coming now is pure magic. The first light of morning spills gently across the floor, touching both of you like a promise written by the sky itself. Every heartbeat feels slower now, deeper, like your souls are finally breathing the same air again. She glances toward the window, the golden glow framing her face with serenity. There's no fear left in her eyes, no trace of hesitation. It's as if the universe has finally whispered, you're safe now, it's done. And in that stillness, peace feels louder than any words ever could. Don't skip, because this moment is where hearts learn how to rest. She takes your hand one final time, her fingers locking perfectly with yours. I didn't come here to remind you of the past, she says softly, I came to remind you that love never loses its way, it just takes the long road home. The words hit deep, like a melody meant only for you. You can feel it, something inside you finally lets go of the weight you didn't know you were still carrying. The silence that follows doesn't feel empty anymore, it feels full of everything you both waited to understand. Stay till the end, because this isn't goodbye, it's a beginning disguised as stillness. She smiles faintly, resting her forehead against yours, and for a moment, the world disappears. Just light, breath, and the quiet rhythm of two souls remembering how to beat as one. Don't move, don't look away. Because this, right here, is love in its purest form. No drama, no noise, no pain. Just peace, glowing softly in the space where destiny finally kept its promise.